Hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Colin Cowherd says Lamar Jackson is the MVP. Look. I told y'all, just like Novocaine, just give it some time. It works every time. And I love it. Why? Because so many people are being forced to bend the knee. They're being forced to kiss the ring. And hopefully by this year, he will have his ring. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio of what Colin Cowherd had to say for the Ravens beating the Commanders. And then we're going to break it down, all right? Because I heard a lot of Commander fans still talking, chirping off at the mouth. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, guys, you haven't had a winning season in how many years? Pipe down. But it is what it is. Let's listen to this audio, and then we're going to break it down a little further. Because through all of the adulation that he's giving Lamar Jackson, it still doesn't do justice to the level in which he's playing. So let's listen to this. Without further ado, let's check what's up.
At 0-2, I said, don't worry. Owner, GM, coach, quarterback. A+ at all of them. They're fine. And here they come. Cleveland's a mess. The Steelers are limited offensively, and Lamar Jackson would be my MVP. I cannot believe how good Lamar Jackson is. The fact that everybody doesn't love him, I don't get. The kid's incredible.
Incredible!
4th straight win. And 4th straight game, his passer rating is 114. I mean, that is a streak. They lead the NFL in rush offense. Yeah, Derrick Henry's part of it, and so is Lamar.
So, listen, real quick, that's what he had to say about it. Now, I want you to understand something. The mistakes that have been happening offensively, for the most part, has been the teammates around Lamar Jackson. Linderbaum with the bad snap. Mark Andrews with the drop/tip for the interception. That's not on Lamar. Just like the previous game where we ran roughshod over the Bills, and Lamar that game, there was like 4 drop passes in that game. Legit, wide open, 4 drop passes. Lamar should have went 15 of 16 or 14 of 15, whatever it was. There's only 1 pass that should have been incompleted that entire game. All the rest were drops. It's coming to a point to where the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, people are starting to understand just what type of player they have and how they are playing. Because here's the thing, guys, and this should scare the Bengals moving forward, Steelers moving forward, Browns moving forward, Chiefs moving forward. The Ravens haven't even gelled yet. Y'all know that, right? Think about how many mistakes the Ravens have made this year alone. They haven't played a clean game yet. And I'm just talking about on one side of the ball. They haven't played a clean game on the offensive side of the ball yet, and they haven't played a clean game on the defensive side of the ball yet. You know what that means? We're still beating down these teams. And our defense is shaky. Bottom 5 pass defense, top 5 rush defense. And that can all be also, that can be smokes and mirrors, because the reason why the teams we're so good at the rush game is because teams are like, bruh, it's just easier to pass on them. Let's be real. We've outrushed our opponents by, what was it? 700-800 yards, something like that. And Lamar is dealing. He's been dealing. Told you this before. Zay Flower is slowly starting to ascend. Bateman's becoming more consistent. they're not using one tight end. They're using all three. Like a three-headed monster for the tight end. That's what they're doing for the Ravens right now. And then you have Derrick Henry, a legit superstar next to Lamar Jackson that can carry, no pun intended, the load. Pause. I had to say that because all this Diddy stuff going on. It's incredible to watch. It's incredible to see. I remember sitting here arguing with people last year that we needed Derrick Henry. Where are you guys that said I was wrong? Huh? I told y'all what was going to happen with Cincinnati, right? Where are you guys that said I was wrong? Huh? Yo! I love it. It's crazy. And here's the thing. I remember Colin was the one that said Lamar was a project, not a prospect. He's the one that coined that phrase. He erased that. You can't even find it. Because he feels ashamed by... You have to understand the level of player that Lamar Jackson is, that he's at right now. He's on pace for a third MVP. This could be his back-to-back MVP. The years where he got hurt, he was top 3 in the MVP voting, if not leading it before he got hurt. That's incredible. For the people in the back that talk about Joe Burrow going to the Super Bowl and everything, let me give you context. Those are in the years Lamar Jackson got hurt. When before he got hurt, they weren't leading the AFC North. They weren't. That's fact. You can look it up if you don't believe me. The first year Lamar Jackson got hurt, the Ravens were the number 1 team in the AFC. I know that, right? Second year they got hurt, he was one game from being the best one win from being the best, having the best record in the entire AFC, but he was leading the AFC North with the Ravens. For context, for you Joe Burrow truthers, I call you flat earthers. Flat birthers. Because bro, like, that's the context behind it. Lamar has been singularly the best player in the NFL for not just this year. And the Ravens look like they hit the ball out of the... I was begging, pleading to get Derrick Henry. I was like, bro, if y'all not going to invest in the wide receivers, you got to get Derrick Henry. What he'll be able to do for the passing game will be indescribable. Y'all remember when Jazz was on the carpet and she was looking at Aladdin? Indescribable feeling. And she was all like, oh, Aladdin. That's how it feels being a Ravens fan right now. This is a whole new world. We're on a magic carpet ride. We're so used to doing it with special teams and defense, carrying the offense, that to fathom just how potent the offense has been since the arrival of Lamar, it's hard. Like, it's like oil and water. Ravens and offense never was a thing. It was Ravens, defense. Even now, the offense has been carrying the defense. I love when people start coming around, but we already know where they're going to pivot. Because the next episode I got to do is going to be on how they're pivoting now that they're seeing that Joe Burrow is not going to do well against Lamar. Dak didn't do well against Lamar. Oh God, Josh Allen definitely didn't do well against Lamar. And now their new crowned toy, Jaden Daniels, didn't do against Lamar. Now it's like, oh man, all right, guys, he's destroying these teams. What else can we pivot to? And the next pivot is to saying Lamar Jackson's not the MVP. Derrick Henry is. And what they're trying to do is cause dissension. They're hoping egos come into play. That's what they're hoping. Do you know why Derrick Henry? Think about it. Everyone said he was on a decline. But playing next to a Lamar with a Patrick Ricard also, it opens up those windows for him. Now he doesn't have to be everything. He just has to be him. He doesn't have to be the whole offense. He just has to play his part. And he's great at playing his part. I told y'all this. It would be similar to when Christian McCaffrey joined the 49ers. But I've said this a multitude of times. Derrick Henry is a better back than Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a better overall, meaning he's more versatile. But outside of that, Derrick Henry's the better running back. And make no mistake about it, there's a reason why they call him King. But what do you guys think? Are you happy to hear what Colin had to say about the Baltimore Ravens? Do you agree that Lamar Jackson is the MVP? And do you agree that we could actually have found something and we haven't even begun to click yet? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? But as always, that's episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you haven't done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness, whenever your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.